Alright guys, welcome back to the first update on Tropical Storm Pilar, which is continuing to move out into the open eastern Pacific. As you can see on the satellite imagery, not looking too bad, I must say. The main reason why this is so weak is because banding features are not really there. It's just more of a pulsing convection storm, and you can kind of see the convection's organized, not really at all, it's kind of in a square. But you can see there's okay convection reaching up to about minus 90 degrees in one or two spots. But you can see it's looking okay for a minimal tropical storm system, and it's probably going to just continuing meander out. However, there is some potential it could strengthen slightly, maybe back up to 50 or 60 miles per hour as it continues to move out into the open eastern Pacific. This storm currently has maximum sustained winds of 45 miles per hour with wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. It has a minimum central pressure of 1004 millibars and is moving west at 15 miles per hour. Of course, that does make it a tropical storm on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Current estimates here, these are all the ones I could get. There's a lot of them here. JTWC at 45 miles per hour, NHC at 45 miles per hour, us and Sabar Dvorak analysis both at T 2.5 or 40 miles per hour. NOAA ADT is actually at 50 miles per hour now. NOAA MTCSWA is at 50 miles per hour. RAM's at 45, AMSU's at 35 miles per hour, ADT's at 45 miles per hour, AIDT is also at 40 miles per hour, sorry. DPRIT's at 35 miles per hour. Our non-Dvorak analysis is between 35 and 50 miles per hour, 35 at a low, 50 miles per hour are high currently, and our WCSE system currently labeling this as a tropical storm system currently. Take a look at the official forecast cone here, the National Hurricane Center forecast cone. You can see expected to stay as a tropical storm. Not that long actually. It's moving quite quick. And by 6 p.m. on Monday, we will be having a tropical depression. Actually, now it's a post-tropical system, according to the NHC. I won't be surprised if it lasts for a little bit longer than that. Maybe just slightly longer, but we should be still seeing a tropical storm throughout Sunday, and Monday maybe a remnant low, and Tuesday an indefinite remnant low as it continues to meander out. But you can see that forecast pretty certain from the NHC. Now the model intensity guidance, this is pretty interesting. You can actually see some of them taking it back up, some of them up to about 50 knots, or some of them reaching hurricane strength, which probably won't happen. But you can see most of them getting it back up to about 50 knots there. Per se, or 45 knots. Some of them just keeping it at the intensity it is now, but most of them are predicting it will have a secondary strengthening trend, which is interesting. And the NHC, I believe, doesn't have that in their forecast, so that is interesting. A lot of the model intensity guidances are predicting that this will strengthen slightly more, but I guess we'll just see what happens. Convection's looking okay. It's just upper level rotation that really isn't with the storm at the minute. It's really not going to become, a hurricane like that one model's predicting. It'll probably become, if it does, probably about a 45 or 50 knot system as it continues to move out. Model track guidance here, pretty set in the stone, I think. We have a few outliers, the AVI model and the AEMI model, both taking it kind of far north there. Most of them, though, taking it out into the open eastern Pacific there. As you can see it looks like most of them by the 120-hour mark. It's pretty far from where it is now, so it's going to be quite a quick moving storm. And that should continue to have that quick movement, probably until it turns post-tropical, and it may slow down slightly. Take a look at some visible imagery here. You can see some decent convection there blowing up. You can see the lower level rotation. If you look carefully to the east, you can kind of see the edge of that lower level rotation. However, it looks like it's nicely tucked under there, and that's the main reason why this could probably strengthen again, I feel like. But NOAA ADT actually back up to 50 miles per hour, which is interesting. But you can see no really curved band features at all, really. The convection kind of looks like it's organized in a square. It's not that good. The convection organization, upper level rotation is non-existent. Lower level definitely is, though. You can very clearly see it. Mid-level rotation, it's there, but it's not, that great and that pronounced at the minute. But it should continue to move out. Could have a secondary re-intensification trend. It wouldn't surprise me if it does, but it won't reach hurricane strength unless something crazy happens, like an eye wall develops or something like that. I doubt that will happen, though. Take a look at the water vapor imagery here. You can actually see some quite dry air to the south, and even where the storm is tracking, the air is quite dry. But it looks like it's doing an okay job. It's trying to feed that off. and you can kind of see convection still really good in the center. It's not really choking it off to the point where it's completely dry, like a remnant system would be, but it's trying to fiend it off. And I guess we'll just see what happens really with the storm throughout the next few days. Anyway, thank you for watching this update on Tropical Storm Pilar. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next update. Peace out.